Alright, boys and girls, we are back here at Monaco, starting round 7 of the F1 calendar. We just finished Spain, a really good race for us. I won't spoil it for you. If you missed it, go back and watch it. It was rather boring, but it was still a good race anyways. So we have some development points here for our guys. Let's see. Maybe we'll just go braking here for Alex. And then we can do accuracy next to start building him up. So there we go for him. Oscar gets one as well. Where do we want to put it into? Do we want to keep working on his smoothness? Or maybe his reactions? Let's go work on reactions for now. We'll go 1 for reactions, and I think Oliver gets 1 as well. Let's go ahead and put it into cornering. That is good. How about our staff? Okay, so our technical guys get 1. We are going to go rear wing. And then Thierry gets 1 as well. We will go DRS Delta. Alright. That is that. How about our facilities? Nothing there in the car development facilities. Team Hub still refurbishing. Weather Center is still upgrading. When is next race? 4 days away. When are our developments coming in? 22 and 36 days. When are we supposed to be getting them in? We'll get the rear wing before Canada, and then we will get the underfloor before the British Grand Prix. Alright, so we still have a ways to go for that. Oh, Monaco, I hate this track so much. I hope we qualify well, otherwise there's really no chance of us winning here. So let's just get this over with, shall we? Go ahead, guarantee that. Alright, we are good. Let's take a look at the car analysis. Still pretty much the same as the last race. Let's take a look at Red Bull here. I think Red Bull went down a little bit. 7th, 3rd, and 5th. Yeah, Red Bull's dropped a little bit. Ferrari, still not that great. McLaren, still not that great. Mercedes. I don't know how the hell Ocon did better than the Red Bulls in the last race when the Mercedes car is not nearly as good as the Red Bull. Alpine is looking to drop, looking like they're dropping as well. And then let's see, Haas is looking more like a midfield team. AlphaTauri, still a midfield team. Alfa Romeo, they're looking like they're the 3rd best team on the grid. And then we have Aston Martin, where at least Sebastian Vettel's car is looking okay. Did they give Yuki the upgrades as well? They did. Okay, so it looks like the Aston Martin quite possibly could have a good, decent weekend this week. Top speed and acceleration, not that great, but you don't need it from Monaco. They do have the best low speed cornering. And then their medium speed is also 7th on the grid. So Aston Martin, the team to look out for. Okay, so let us go. I will take care of practice. I will see you guys for start of quali. Okay guys, so we had really good practice session. 97% confidence with Alex and 100% with Oscar. And because I've been screwing up the confidence in qualifying, I'm just going to leave Alex at 97 because every time I touch it, it always ends up worse than before. So let's go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to put a new ERS here just to make sure that we actually do well at Monaco. And then we will put on the used gearbox and engine parts. We'll do the same thing here with Oscar. And of course, I forgot to run Oliver for FP1, so he won't be getting any development points or experience gain this race weekend. But I'm fine with that. Okay, let's see what our tires are at. Hey, look at this. We actually saved soft compound tires again. 38 laps. How many laps are there at Monaco? Like 77, I think. 77 or 78. 40 and 30. I don't know if the softs will be a good race tire, but we will try to save as many as we can again anyway. So let's go ahead and start qualifying. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass trying to get a decent run in without getting caught up in traffic.
That's green now. Green now.
Okay, of course, neighbors being loud as fuck. You know what's annoying too? Now, the neighbors... Originally, it was the neighbors on this side that have been loud as fuck. And I think other neighbors and myself have complained. They've quieted down a little bit. But now I've got new neighbors on this side who are also loud as fuck. Last night, up at 2 a.m., fucking screaming in their rooms. I can hear it through the walls. I can't fucking stand this place anymore. I need to get out of here as soon as possible. The only thing is I've got 2 cats, so my parents said that we could always move back in there with them to save up for a new house. But my dad is deathly allergic to cats, and I'm not willing to give up my 2 cats. Now, my wife's parents have also said we can go stay with them. And I love them to death, but I don't know if either one of us really could live there permanently. Not permanently, but on a semi-permanent basis. So, and they're cool with cats. They've got a cat, and they've always got dogs. My brother-in-law has dogs that they always bring around, so it's not like animals will be an issue there. But we're kind of in a tough spot. And, of course, me talking has made Piastri now. He's going to be stuck behind traffic. But, yeah, I don't know. Just like in the last 3 months or so, it seems like the tenants in this building have gone down the shithole. Been here for 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, and it's getting tougher and tougher to stand living here anymore. I'm sure if any of you guys have lived in apartments, you guys understand. Ooh, terrible run here. Albin only P12, Oscar only P13. We're definitely going to have to go out again. Alright, do we want to just go out on the scrub set? I think we can do well on a scrub set. So let's just go out on a scrub set. This moron right now has his fucking music blasting, and I can hear the sub through the walls. I know it's only 6, but fucking Christ, man. Hearing that every fucking day. I don't think he realizes how annoying he is. You can probably hear it through the recording. I can hear it through my headphones, I know that for sure. Alright, so we're gonna wait, come around again. I think we should get a decent enough lap on the old tires here. We're gonna go last once again. Should make it around. 2 minutes to make it around. I think we got this. All right, cross your fingers, guys. Come on. I want to see some green sectors here. Green sectors. Alex, really? Yellow? Should be good enough to not be kicked out. There we go. Okay, so we did end up saving tires, and I got to bitch about my noisy ass neighbors, so that's good. I don't know if any of you guys have lived in apartments before with fucking paper thin walls. Let me know what your experience has been like, because it like I said, it's been nice for the first three and a half years that we've lived here, but in the last 3 months, there's just cars out in the parking lot blasting them. You know what it is? They jacked the rent up like $400, $500 a month, which, you know, it's a pain in the ass, but we can afford it. But now all like the decent folks have moved out, and you have all these entitled assholes moving in who think their apartments are their own little rave spots, and think blasting their music from fucking 11 in the morning until 9, 10, 11, or last night, for example, fucking 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, they think that is a nice thing to do for their neighbors. Just fucking can't stand it anymore.
Radio check.
It's like a fucking college campus now with all the loud assholes around here. Okay. So let's see. If we can get into the top 5 again, I might just do the one run. We're gonna have to be wary of who's on a fast lap so that we don't get caught behind anybody. These guys are all on fast laps. Okay, there we go. We'll send them out right now. Jeez, I hope Perez doesn't slow us down. I think we're far enough behind that he shouldn't get in our way too much. Come on, guys. Top 5, top 5. Alright. Holy shit. Magnussen, P1. Provisional pole for Magnussen there. I think Alex is going to have to go out again. I think Piastri is okay. No, Piastri might have to go out again as well, actually. Alright, we got the tires to do it. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Piastri might be okay. It might just be Alex. I know for certain that Russell is not 3 seconds slower than Leclerc. And Vettel's probably not either. Bottas and Zhou, I can believe. But do I want to run the risk of them finding a half a second somewhere or me being wrong? I think we'll just let Alex go out again. Yeah, I think Piastri's good. Okay, Norris has got a grid penalty, or did he change a component? Alright. I'm gonna send Alex out. We're gonna keep Piastri in the pits. I think Piastri's time should be good enough. I don't know if it was dirty air that kind of ruined Alex's run there. But being about 3/10 slower than Oscar seems about right for Alex in qualifying. So I'm going to give him a little bit of space now. He's got a lot of clean air. Hopefully he won't run into dirty air on this last run. How are we doing? Green. That's good. I think Piastri should still be good. Oh, no. Piastri's falling. Green sector, green sector. Okay. Jesus Christ, just barely better than Piastri's run on old tires. Okay, P7 and P8. How much slower were we? Almost half a second slower than Verstappen. Alright, I don't think we're going to be doing well here in this race, boys and girls. Scrub set. New set. We'll have one new set of softs for both of them in the race. Okay. Good thing though is less traffic here, so we won't get caught up behind anybody in quali. Hopefully, anyway. Never mind. We're gonna get caught up. We're gonna get caught up behind Russell. God damn it. Oh, never mind. Provisional pole in P3. That's pretty good. And Alex was on the old set as well. So. Okay, let's put them again. New set. New set. Qualifying is everything. I'm going to just be 16xing the entire race because this is Monaco. Nothing happens here. Still slower than the Red Bulls. I don't know how that's possible when we have much better cornering than they do. But again, it is Verstappen and Leclerc in the cars. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Are we too close? No, we should be good. Alright guys, come on. Green sectors here. Green sectors. Let's go. Green sectors. God damn it, Alex. I'll take purple sectors too, Oscar. There we go. Look at that. How did we do? Piastri on pole. Okay. Alright, boys. I think we might have to change this from make Alex great again to make Oscar championship the first time. Damn it. Okay, so it looks like we will be winning this race, but not with the driver that we want to be winning this race. Man, Alex couldn't even out-qualify K-Mag. A heck of a fucking qualifying from K-Mag, though. 109.5, 109.3, 109.2. Where Alex only went 109.4, 109.4, 109.3. Okay. Alright, let's see this. Was it smart to save the tires? Please tell me hard to softs or something like that. Okay. Okay. No. It'll have to be mediums to hards. Or soft to hards. Maybe medium to hards. Or maybe we go soft to hards. Maybe we'll just go medium to hards, pit early, and try to get track position. I think we do that. I think that's the only thing we can do. What's this? Lap 33. Alright, so the AI, if they're starting on mediums, they'll be pitting lap 33. If they're starting on softs, it'll be about lap 28, 29. 28, 29, 32, 33. Whoops, no. I want to start on mediums. Okay. Is this the right thing to do? I think it is. Let's go. Please tell me they're on mediums and not on softs. God damn it, he's on softs.
This is the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
All right.
And away we go.
We gotta focus on Piastri here.
Make sure you give some energy.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. So we managed to stay out in front. Now I'm just wondering if I should just push on these mediums and then pit when the Red Bulls pit. We really need Alex to get around Magnussen here. Come on, get around K-Mag. Come on, there we go, there we go. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright. I'm not going to sit there and hope to God that he passes him. We will just go 8x here. There we go. That's good. That's good. And then we should be able to catch back up now. Oh no, Piastri is about to get overtaken as well. Can't have that.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Leclerc out of DRS. That's good. Piastri. Can we get Piastri?
We look at reducing the lift and core.
Come on, if we can get Piastri outside of DRS, we should be okay. Can he maintain this gap without pushing? Maybe we should have started on the softs. Although Leclerc is also on the mediums and we're not getting any closer to him either. And Magnussen's still right on our tail. How? We had, what was it, 97% setup confidence? I think it's just Alex's stats are just not great. Braking, cornering. Yeah, his pace stats just aren't good enough, really, I think. Oh, damn it. And Verstappen's already caught up to us again. His tires are at 65, though. I don't want to be pitting too much later than Verstappen because we will probably... We'll probably get undercut if we pit too much later. So as soon as Verstappen pits, we need to react on the next lap. He's at 59%. I should have given them some fuel to push with too. I don't think soft to mediums is going to work. Will it? No, because medium to hards is barely working. I think Verstappen's going to have to go soft to hards. Let's harvest a little bit of battery here. Alex isn't even catching up either with Piastri holding them back a little bit. Okay, he's at 46% now. The only thing is, if we pit too early for the hards, then Piastri's gonna have to go really, really long on his second stint, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle that. His tire management is nowhere near as good as Verstappen, so his hard compound tires will go off much, much faster. The only thing I'm hoping for is that when Verstappen does pit, he gets caught up in much slower traffic, but there's so much clean air here. There's a lot of empty space between these DRS trains. What are we at now? He's at 34%. He should start slowing down a little bit. If he hits 30, he should get so slow that we should be able to create a bit of a gap. Yeah, he's at 30 now. Is he going to start slowing down a little bit? Or is he going to come in? Nope, still going. Yeah, he is starting to slow down a little bit now. He's being backed up into Leclerc. Actually, Leclerc just passed him.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Okay, here he comes now. Alright, so we're going to have him come in for the hards. And then let's go. Is he caught up? Yes, he's caught up behind Perez. Alright, so Piastri's still out. Here we go. Okay, so I think Piastri is good. And we've come out in front of Magnussen again as well. That's good too. Here comes Leclerc into the pits. Yeah, I didn't think we were ever going to catch up to Leclerc. Ricciardo still has to pit as well. Piastri's got a decent lead. Let's go ahead and start harvesting a little bit while we have a second here. Leclerc is 3 seconds back. They are fighting. Maybe that'll slow him down a little bit. Okay, there we go. And Alex is in P4, so we managed we managed to get Piastri back out in front, and Alex still in P4 ahead of Magnussen now. I don't know if Magnussen will be able to catch up to us. We need a safety car if we want Alex to be able to catch up to the Red Bulls, but I don't think that's going to happen. God, I hate Monaco. I hate watching the race. I say this every time I do Monaco. I hate watching the race. I hate playing it in F1 22, and I hate managing the race here in F1 Manager as well. Just because it doesn't matter, even if your car is faster, if it's not like a second to 2 seconds faster, there's no way you're overtaking. And look at the Alfa Romeo, even Magnussen's able to stay within 3-4 seconds. The gap's really not closing. Alright, let's go 16x here, see if we can work the gap a little bit. The Red Bulls are still staying at about 3 seconds behind us. I imagine that's because they are fighting. If we harvest for a bit, will that help? What's Magnussen's gap to us? 3 seconds still. Okay. We're not hitting 0% on the battery, which is good. So we're 12 seconds to Verstappen. Leclerc is 3.2 behind. The tires should barely make it to the end. I think... Oh, something just happened. Leclerc and Verstappen are 6 seconds behind now? And we just closed up. We were 12 seconds behind the Red Bulls. Now we're 10 seconds behind. Oh, okay. I think it's lap traffic slowing everybody down. So some more cars into the pits, or at least just one. Yuki into the pits. Can we burn a little bit of battery? Can we close up to Verstappen here? They just had to clear a whole bunch of traffic. That didn't really help much. We're only at about 9 seconds now. Piastri, 4.5 seconds out. About 23 laps left to go. God, this is a nail biter. It's, will the Red Bulls catch up to us? They have much better tire life than we do. Good thing is we are catching up to, or Alex is catching up to back markers, and it's only him having to pass them, whereas when the Red Bulls were trying to pass back markers, they were side by side, so the back markers slowed them both down. Where is Oscar? Okay, so Leclerc is closing in a bit. Let's use a little bit of battery here. Get ourselves out in front. I think the back marker slowed us down there a little bit. Yeah, Leclerc was able to close in a little bit. I think he got better traffic conditions than we did. 15 laps left to go. Alex is pulling away from K-Mag, which is good. Still not going to be catching up to Verstappen. Batteries are starting to go down a little bit as well. Where is he? Let's harvest a little bit through the slow section here. Okay, come on, Oscar. Just got to hold on for another 9 laps or so. Gap is at 2.6. 2.3, 2.2. Leclerc's tires are so much better than us. 11 laps left to go. Burn a little bit better here again.
We're not happy with fuel.
Copy.
Yeah, feels okay. Feels okay. 1.3, 1.2. God damn it, I think Leclerc is going to take this. Yeah, he's right on our ass right now. Come on, catch up to Norris and get some DRS. 8 laps left to go. As much as I hate the Monaco track, I do love the tunnel section and that little chicane. I mean, I can't drive it in F122. I'm terrible, but it's still a really fun part of the track. Oh, God, he got close there. How are we not catching up to Norris? Come on, we gotta catch up to Norris, get that DRS. Hopefully Norris gets in the way and then Leclerc can't get by. Getting closer. There we go. There we go. Nope. Never mind. Didn't help us much at all. We got 4 laps left. Oh my God. I mean, Alex's spot is pretty much settled. He's going to finish P4. Piastri, on the other hand. Two laps left. Harvest through this section. There we go. I know we're not harvesting, but at least we're not like losing battery here either. Okay, come on, defend through here. Use your battery to defend.
Last lap, last lap.
Come on. Come on, Oscar. Come on. I don't want to waste a battery through there. Okay, we might be okay here. We might be okay. Come on, this is it. Sprint to the finish. There we go. Boy, that was hairy. That was really, really hairy.
Second flag.
Okay. All right. So, our strategy worked, guys. I think if I'd had tried to prolong that medium tire stint, I don't know if we would have made it back out in front of Verstappen and Leclerc. We got lucky that Verstappen got caught up behind Perez in the Ferrari as well and slowed him down a little bit. And then he ended up coming, or Leclerc ended up coming out of the pits ahead of Verstappen. I think I'd much rather have Leclerc behind me than Verstappen. So unfortunately, Alex only finished P4. But we are still good. We're still sitting atop the driver's standing. Alex with 136, Piastri 10 points behind with 126, and Verstappen in third with 115. So 21 points ahead of Max right now. Leclerc still in the fight. Good finish there, P2. Still in the fight, but he's a little ways behind. And then George Russell and Esteban Ocon. And Valtteri Bottas in the Alpine. Where is your teammate, Valtteri? Fuck. Never mind. It's Lance Stroll. Yep, that makes sense. It's P19. Only better than Mick Schumacher. Even Jack Doohan driving better than Lance Stroll. Vettel is an 83, and Tsunoda is a 79. Huh. Okay. That's odd. Alright, so constructor standings. We are now 65 points ahead of Red Bull. I really thought that Vettel would have had a better Spanish Grand Prix and Monaco Grand Prix, but apparently not. Where did he finish in the race? P13. Okay, so did we get experience? No. And I forgot to run Oliver Behrman for FP1, so he doesn't get anything either. All right, boys. $4.52 million performance incentives and guarantees. That is good for us, guys. I think that was one of the first Monaco Grand Prix in F1 Manager that I wasn't truly disappointed with. So if you think I've earned it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Remember to eat bok choy. I'll see you guys in the next one.